Okay, so what is the acceleration if it's sliding up the plane and there's a force down the plane? So let's, wow, look at that. Okay, so here's this thing is sliding up the plane, right? Okay, 1.4 kilograms. All right, so let's see. There it is sliding up the plane, and there's this force down the plane. So let's draw a picture of that guy. 2.80 newtons down the plane, right? Now our other cast of characters is the parallel component of gravity, which is always down the plane, right? Let's draw a picture of that guy. 6.235 down the plane, right? This is down the plane because it says down the plane, right? This is down the plane because it's always down the plane. It's part of gravity, right? And then since it's sliding up the plane, this guy here, the dynamic friction, this guy doesn't apply. Okay, this guy is down the plane, right? So 1.285 is also down the plane, right? And that's because we're sliding up the plane, okay? Now, if you look at this thing, there's no force acting up the plane. So one might ask, how does this thing actually slide up the plane? And the answer is that it has inertia, okay? So let's set this thing up. We go negative 6.235, and then minus 1.285, and then minus 2.80, right? And then that equals 1.4. Got a little thunder going on here. That's kind of exciting. Okay, so this guy, this is our force parallel, right? It is always, it's forever down the plane, right? This is our force of friction, our dynamic force of friction, right? And that is down the plane because we're sliding up the plane, right? Okay, this one is our some applied force, right? That says that it's down the plane. That's why we're saying that, right? And now we're set, right? So let's go left parenthesis, minus 6.235, minus 1.285, minus 2.80, right parenthesis, divided by 1.4. And I'm getting negative 7. Equals negative 7.37 meters per second squared. So this would actually be down the plane, right? Okay, but let's think about what's going on here, right? It's got a positive velocity but a negative acceleration. Of course it's decelerating, right? It's going slower. It's slowing, okay? The reason it's slowing is that every force is acting against it. The gravity, friction, and some other applied force, right? So it's slowing as it slides up the plane. It is decelerating.